in 3, 2,
It's already
1.
recording.
Fuck.
Oh.
I
Do over.
Darn,
Start
do
over.
They'll
again.
cut. They'll
We'll
cut.
roll with it. We'll roll with it.
No, we're doing it.
No, we'll roll with it. Oh God, man.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
I had it before
We'll fix it in
uploading too.
All right,
no.
so welcome everyone to my campaign, which I had no idea what to call, so we just called it Welcome to Errf.
Goodbye from
Here
Errf.
are my players. These guys, whatever. But
Here we are.
Yeah, I
These
think
nuts.
actually to start this off, we need a little bit of mood music. So let me just grab it real quick.
Oh, no.
I'm not actually gonna play it on Bard. I'm just gonna post the link in chat because I know with the copyrighted music and da 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 da.
You can go ahead and play it. I have Bard muted.
So
Okay.
no,
don't hum it. We'll get copyright claimed.
okay. So
You can't have more than 5 seconds of it.
I think it's 2 seconds actually. 2 or 3.
No.
Some small number of seconds.
Sure, whatever. Anyway, it's just the original Legend of Zelda intro song. I really liked it. Anyway, so to start things off, this is a little background on the setting. It's a somewhat like industrial Errf campaign where machines and magic are both present. Machines are starting to make their presence more known. So machines are starting to get kind of advanced. What I didn't tell you guys is there are cars, but they're the old school, Model P towards
Beep, beep.
yes. But you'll see those eventually. For now, the only things the players and the general audience need to know is that we are currently in the year 1000. Because I really hate dates, and just to make it really easy, it's just flat number 1000. And 200 years ago, in the year 800, this was regular old D&D world, which I did not look up, and which we so appropriately dubbed Errf, just as the title suggests.
Of course.
So, back in 800 Errf, a giant portal appeared in Roswell, New Errf? I don't know, Roswell. It appeared in Roswell, just in the outskirts. A giant portal appeared near a city, and hundreds upon hundreds of ungulates and predators started pouring out from it. Obviously, these were the predators and ungulates of Phonum that this whole thing is kind of based around. Fast forward to 200 years later, to the year 1000, the ungulates have settled down. Roswell has been chained off like an actual. It's essentially Area 51, guys. It's basically Area 51, but in this world. That's what it is.
You hold it. Raise your hand.
Yeah, ungulates have started spreading around the Earth. Starting to regret that name.
Well, you can change it. You are the DM.
We'll roll with it. We'll do it live. Ungulates started to spread around Earth. They've even made a few of their own cities. Yes, Area 6.
Area
They
6.
started to make.
That's the Lilat system.
They've even started to make a few of their own cities in the world, such as New Phonum. But right now, changing the scene, we find ourselves on an airship. Flying across a massive ocean. Here's where we find our players. Arya Coldfront. Down, no last name. Glenn Stonecrest, Micaiah Stormcloak, and Sky Highland. You all are aboard this airship flying from generic seaside town, because yes, that is the name of a town, to the coastal city of Bryn. You're not flying to Roswell.
Oh, wait. What's the coastal city name? It has a name?
Brinn. It's Brinn. Brinn. Just write it down so you there.
It's been written down.
Brinn.
Lots of N's.
Brinn. Like a chainsaw. Brinn. There you go. Brinn. Yeah. Shh. Secrets. That's what the campaign is for.
It's a secret to everybody.
Yep. Even herself. Oh, that's also one thing. We have an all-female cast. Look at that.
What? That's crazy.
One of us
That's
is totally not
crazy.
bisexual or anything.
Whatever. Anyway, you find yourselves on this airship flying from generic seaside town to the city of Bryn. You've been traveling for roughly 3-4 days. I don't know. The days blend together. And right now, you are all on the deck. Like think of a regular pirate ship. You're all on that big open space area at the deck. Just bigger because it's a really big airship. So let's start off with what is everybody doing? So let's start with Arya. What are you doing?
Well, Arya hasn't really gotten to see much of the deck, despite how long they've been out there. So she's just taking a look around the place, just wandering around. And while she does that, she's just been muttering, but seemingly nonsense to herself.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yes.
All right. Just roll me one perception check.
And you're using the double dice for this, right?
No, I'd specify just one.
Oh, okay. So when you
I'll
say one, it'll be
specify-
one dice.
Yeah, it'll be one. I'll specify it's 2 or 3. By the way, I'm doing this own homebrew thing of, for the viewers, I'm doing this own homebrew thing of rolling more than one check. You'll see what I mean when it comes up. But for right now, just roll me one, Arya. Ooh. Hashtag perception.
Keeps track.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All right. So, taking in your surroundings on the deck, in the general horizon, you see the passing of clouds. They're roughly around at eye level. And actually on the deck, you see roughly 30, 40 people. It's actually a mixture of humans and ungulates and lizard humans and green humans with tusks in their mouths and humans with pointy ears and an assortment of ungulates, including longma, alpaca, reindeer, and the like. However, you also see 19. Nah, you don't see this. So that is what you see. You see the deck and how it is ornately decorated. It's a fine white polish with what's called accents of gold along the banisters. That's the roof parts, right? Tops, I believe. Sure, let's go with that.
Wouldn't the banisters be the railings?
Yes, and also the railings are gold, solid gold.
Oh, solid gold.
Solid gold.
The entire ship is solid gold.
That's a heavy ship.
Yeah, and it's floating by one air balloon. No. It's just you can tell that it's just like painted on gold color.
Gold filigree.
Sure. Yes. So that is what you see with your perception check. Oh, also you find the bathrooms. They're clearly marked with a blue humanoid and a blue ungulate, and a pink humanoid and a pink ungulate, respectively, for the men and women.
This is important information.
This is important information.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Yes. Okay, so cutting to Sky, who is now Mexican.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but yes, if that's all you're going to do, Arya,
Mhm.
muttering to yourself and look around, then we'll cut to Sky.
Hello there.
So, Sky, what would you be doing?
Well, Sky is returning. She just finished one job and is on her way to complete another one. So while traveling, she's gonna just have her ear to the metaphorical ground for more job opportunities. See if she hears anybody talking about something they need moved. Because she's got her import export business
that they need moved.
Only we can say that.
That's our word.
I was tempted to make that pun, but Vesper did it for me and saved me the shame.
Remember, we have our puns, they have theirs.
Right.
Yeah, the brain. So would you like to roll a perception to hear what the passengers are talking about?
I would like to do this thing you say.
All right, so roll me 2 perception checks. It can be separate or it can be 2d20, whichever one you want.
Well then.
Wow, okay, so perfectly 14. You got stick and A, you got La La Land. There we go. You hear people talking about La La Land, whatever that is, wherever that is. No, but you hear some passing conversations, just like the general weather, the general welfare of their own beings. You hear two of the sailors, well, not sailors, two of the crewmen, who you assume are waiters from their appearance, because they got those black vests, the bow ties. They have those really big platters to their sides.
They're very professional looking.
Yeah, they're on break, you'd assume, because they're just hanging out on the deck. You overhear them talking about. Sorry, you overhear them talking about the current situation of where they're going, Bryn. But you hear from the scaly human who looks a lot like a Longma, because you don't know what a Dragonborn is. I don't think you'd know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they are one of my favorite enemies.
Oh,
so I probably do.
Wait, Longma or Dragonborn?
Both.
Okay, never mind then. Okay.
Doesn't like those lizards.
You know what a Dragonborn is. You know
so.
that
I
it's
don't know what they are,
Dragonborn.
but they're my favorite enemy.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
All right, you perfectly understand that it is a Dragonborn and a human talking.
Thank you.
You hear the Dragonborn speak first. That so Bryn, got me a lady back there. The human responds with, "Yeah, what's she like?" You know me. Come on, man. What's she like? You heard what they've done down in Bryn? No, what are they doing? I heard they're starting to build more factories down there. Really? Don't they have like 5 already? You never know. Never know what could happen. You might need more weapons sometime. You never know what those ungulates might do. He says that last one in more of a whisper, but you hear it. Would you like to do anything with this information?
Not at the moment, but I will.
All right.
Sky will remember that.
I will remember that.
Sky will remember this choice, or whatever it is.
I will remember that.
I will not forget that.
Edit it in. Put it on the top left of the corner.
Top left. Anyway, but you also overhear one other conversation of particular interest.
Oh.
Coming from 2 cows off to the side. You hear a male and a female cow talking. The male goes, "Oh, I can't wait to get there. We're going to have those little weeds. We're going to have the alfalfa. We're going to have the grass. Oh, it'll be amazing." And this is the point in which the voice is going to start hurting.
Eloquent.
professional.
Can't be worse than having to do Ryzen's voice, but that's another matter.
I don't know who that is, but okay. So the female responds with, "Oh, okay, that kind of voice. I get you now." So the female responds with, "Oh, honey, we're gonna have such a good time. This is gonna hurt.
Oh no, you
We're
did
gonna
do
have
it.
such a good time on a honeymoon." And she passionately, like sensually, rubs her forehead on his forearm. They get closer together, like real close. They're actually a little elderly, by the way. They're like, you would assume they'd be like cow equivalent of like 40, 50-ish. But yeah, so the bull responds with, I know we will, but I only wish we had more product to sell. The hay business ain't doing too well. Oh, I'm sure we'll make it through somehow, honey, but for now, don't worry about such things. Let's just focus on enjoying ourselves. And you see the cow snuggle up to the bull.
Is
And
that cow's name Estelle in any way? Is that cow's name Estelle?
I mean, does Sky want to do anything with this information?
Again, not right this moment, especially since they seem occupied
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah, so you don't know who these are, but you know that they're very eccentric. But that is all you get with your perception check. Are you going to just keep wandering about?
Probably for the time being.
All right, then.
Question just for my own curiosity. Are they also Highland cows, or are they more like...
They're more like regular dairy cows, Holstein, black and white spots.
There you go. Okay.
All right. So next, let's move on to Micaiah. What is you doing?
Well, right now, Micaiah is not really bothering anybody because they all seem to be very busy. And however, she will be playing some music, so it's not completely boring up here on the deck.
All right, so he's playing what's it called? I'm Fat, but on the accordion. Weird Al style.
No.
All right. So you're basically that bird, but if it was a reindeer, because you didn't want to be a bird.
Well, I'm just pulling up. I just have like a playlist of random accordions.
And I'm
Sure you do.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so you're just filling the air with really good accordion music, right?
Yep.
All right, then. So Arya, Sky, everybody else can hear soft accordion music flow through the air. Even though you're probably going at like 80-ish miles per hour and you probably should just be hearing the wind rushing through your face. But let's just say magic and you can hear music.
Whoosh.
I was like, there's like a dome on top, so it's not like
Sure.
we're not like as if we're walking on top of a jet moving at high speeds. We just get blown off.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with the magical barrier that's kind of making it so that you don't just get blown off the ship. So is that all you're doing for right now? Playing music and filling the deck with lovely, lovely sounds.
That I am.
All right, then.
Seems to be really occupied, and I don't want to be getting up in their business. After all, I'm just a bard.
All right, then. So let's move on to Down. Down, what would you be doing in this situation? Delusional, are you speaking?
We can see that you're pushing the button for push to talk, but no words are coming out.
Yeah.
How about now?
Okay, now you're good.
Weird.
The record beeping is not an answer.
Beep, beep. Oh no, Down is a robot. I knew it.
Yeah, Jeremy, don't go silent. You're not Will in this campaign.
You can talk, delusional. You can talk.
But I don't wanna.
All right, well, what would Down be doing in this situation? You're on the deck. You can hear accordion music being played in somewhere.
I suppose she's kind of just doing what everyone else is. Not the accordion bit, but walking around, kind of listening to people, but not necessarily trying to. Just kind of, seeing what's happening, watching the clouds, maybe.
All right, then. So, would you like to make a perception?
I'd be down with that.
All right, then.
Get it? Funny joke.
Make me one perception check.
Only one, because of the pun.
Okay. You hear everything. You suddenly become like what's it called? Predator. It's like heat vision. You can hear everybody's heartbeat. You see their vital signs. You see their HP.
There's a heads-up display in your vision.
Yeah,
What do I
it's
see
like
with my eagle eyes?
It's called an eyes forward sparkle.
you can see into the third dimension, which actually is kind of less than your dimension, but
Down, what
whatever.
does the scatter say on their character sheets?
They're over 9,000 experience points. It must be a level 6. Something like that, whatever. But, okay, so with your nat 20, you overhear the conversation that Arya overheard from the Dragonborn and the human. You overhear the conversation between the two cows that are
Arya,
lovers.
also known as Sky.
Yeah, Arya didn't overhear any conversation.
Okay, I'm already getting everybody confused, but whatever. You hear the conversations. It's not like I'm racist or anything, and I just get confused between griffins.
All griffins look the same.
Sky isn't a griffin.
I'm also not a griffin.
Anyway.
All you four legs look the same.
But you also overhear over the music of the fantastic accordion music. I'm just going to say. By the way, roll me a performance check on that. What's it called, Micaiah, just for fun. Over the accordion music, you faintly hear in the distance behind your ship the sounds of a flute being played. It's very faint. It's hard to concentrate on it, but it's there. You can hear it. Yeah, excellent accordion music. But you can hear it. You're not sure where it's coming from, just in the general direction of behind you guys. But yes, you also overhear everybody's conversation of like,
Dawn probably doesn't. Flute music's neat. She probably doesn't really mind it or anything. It's just there. She assumes it's probably someone playing their own music on the other side of the ship.
All right.
Also, while she's kind of just mulling about, she casually pulls out a worm and eats it.
Wait, she pulls out a what?
A worm.
Oh, okay. And eats it.
I apparently have infinite of those, according to you.
All right, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
But do you have infinite room in your stomach?
Okay.
Well, that was fast.
Down is now dead.
Down is down for the count. So after
just vomiting.
Open your box,
Living up to
with
that name,
your
aren't
worm.
you?
Yeah, living up to her name. That's what she does.
Like, only two rolls so far have been a 20 and a 1.
It's going to be how polarizing this campaign will be.
You're going to have a great time in this campaign, Delusional, I promise. Okay, so upon opening your box and seeing your two-headed worm, not knowing what compelled you to do it, or you know exactly what compelled you to do it.
She was hungry.
She was hungry. You take the little two-headed worm in your talons and pop it in your mouth and eat it. Whereupon, Delusional, make me another Constitution saving throw. just For no reason. Okay.
I got
okay.
a 1 and a 0.
Yay! And that's my favorite number, which means you don't outright die.
So you got a 20, a 1, and the one right in between.
Oh god, yeah, Delusional, you're gonna have a great time in this campaign.
I can't wait.
Okay, so upon eating the worm, it started to choke you, and you were about to go. However, you managed to clench your chest and get it down, so you don't start to choke and fall over on the ground. However, your throat does hurt now, and it's got that weird feeling of it hurts. Thankfully, you got over. You saved yourself with that 10. I'm just gonna say it.
Choking to death would not be a fun introduction to the campaign.
Yeah, but the surrounding ungulates and people do look at you a little funny. What do you do?
She probably just shrugs it off and goes to find some water.
It's a good thing you're not the one in hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you are going to find water, we will cut to Glenn. So Glenn, what are you doing?
Probably just staying out of everyone's way, and
Hopefully not getting his head bashed in by Negan.
but what?
I made a Walking Dead joke. That's Glenn.
Yeah, that's immediately who I thought of when I found out your name, Glenn. I thought of the Asian dude from The Walking Dead.
This whole party is just name jokes.
Are you kidding me? Mine is not.
Yet.
There you go. But so you're just generally like standing around, no interacting with anyone?
Probably staying somewhere higher than the rest and just listening in,
It's
just
over.
passively.
I have high ground.
So there is in fact a second story to the deck, like a little balcony overlooking the entire deck.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, so a perch. It's really just a tiny shelf, and you're perched on it.
Perfect.
No, it is an actual legitimate balcony that overlooks the main deck. Whereupon you hear accordion music. You see a little hubbub in the distance with another griffin choking, and just a little group around her, like all turning to face her, and her just walking away.
Hey, I know that person.
You just might.
I wish I didn't right now, but I do know them.
Sure, yeah. You raise up your talon to your face. I don't know them. But okay, so if that is all that is everybody's doing, would anybody like to do anything specific in their current situations?
Not necessarily. I think
All right.
Down would probably find a relatively higher place too after getting water. I don't know. They're birds.
Birds are weird.
You're weird.
Freaking birds.
I'm the DM. I'm supposed to be weird.
Everyone other than birds are weird.
Cat birds.
Like Trico.
Exactly.
No.
That's a cat bird. Trico. Anyway. So if that's all everybody is doing, just generally milling about, then suddenly from these weird black boxes aboard the ship, you hear a little bit of static coming through, like, "Hello, passengers. This is your captain speaking." I assume everybody looks towards trying to find where these voices are coming from, because there's nobody talking. It's literally just sound coming from somewhere.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna do a perception check.
I also am
All right.
curious.
Perception checks
Kind of
from
afraid to
everyone.
roll.
How many rolls, though?
Just one. Let's just go with the one for now.
Oh dear.
Oh.
There we go.
I think only
it's-
one person here knows anything.
It depends on how.
No. It's fine. No,
I'm
you
funny that
all
3
made
people
it.
rolled a 7.
You all made it. It wasn't that hard. So everybody looks towards these boxes that are conveniently placed around the ship. You see that it looks like a crisscrossed net for some reason on the box, but it shakes a little every time the voice comes through. So you can assume that this is where the voices are coming from. However, you can also tell that there is not a tiny man in there shouting.
Are you certain about that?
Are you
Gnomes
sure about
are
that?
a thing.
Does anybody want to make a perception to see if they can see through the box and see the tiny man?
X-ray vision.
X-ray.
I don't want to
No,
stand
I'm
out.
good.
Okay, so you hear, that is the captain speaking. We'll soon be arriving in the lovely city of Bryn in a few hours. Please enjoy your stay. Cruise. Enjoy your cruise. Sorry.
Your stay cruise.
Your stay cruise. Your staycation.
You beat me to it! I was busy drinking water!
Coffee.
You can take that anytime you can never leave.
Soon after, you see an actual captain walk out. So it was Glenn and Down who were on the balcony. Right?
Yes, in balcony-like areas.
All right.
So I should do this. Be right back.
All right. So you two see this human decked out in white apparel with a few medals on his chest and, the captain hat, because the captain hat is the most important thing.
I like his hat.
Yeah. So it is a human male, tan complexion. He's got a mustache and a beard, really good looking. He's well trimmed. He is a bit rugged and a little aged. He's got some wrinkle lines, some age lines on his face. Just a few gray hairs starting to pop out at the edges of his mustache. That aged look, aged to perfection look. He spots the two of you and looks to you, Glenn, first, and speaks. Well, hello there, passenger. How are you enjoying the cruise?
Well, there's not much going on that I can see.
Well, not much goes on the main deck. You'd have to go to the lower decks.
I prefer
I hear it.
I prefer to stay in the fresh air.
Really sorry about that. What I miss?
My whole entire description of the ship captain.
Oh.
And
Apparently,
just
the below deck is
sentence.
where the good times are.
Human guy with
Where
a
the
lot
good
of
times
metal.
roll.
All right.
Human, aged, tan complexion, some gray hair. Really cool hat.
It's a nice hat.
Okay.
It's a nice hat, guys.
I'm
It's a nice
sorry.
hat. Sorry. But he looked to Glenn first and started talking with her. And so Glenn, he responds with, I understand. He clicks his fingers. Okay. However, if you should find interest in it, I believe there is a poker match going on in the lower decks. If you would care to watch. But I shall be on my way now. Good day. And he walks past towards the main deck, you assume. Would you like to do anything?
Nope.
Okay. So you also see another griffin right next to you come up these stairs, who you saw was choking a while ago. You gonna say anything to them? Or no?
She just nods in her direction.
No. Down. Nods back.
Good. All right. So the captain keeps walking towards the main deck, and he goes around, just mingling, until another message starts on those mysterious black boxes with nets on them. However, this one is a bit more rampant, a little bit more, what's the word, panicked.
Erratic.
So over the speakers, you hear someone's shaky voice go, Captain, quick, look, and you see the captain turn around behind his ship, where a giant mass of clouds is clearly seen by everyone. You don't need a roll for this. A giant mass of clouds, and emerging from those clouds is another ship, much like the one you're on. However, it seems to be more ragged, more. It seems to be showing more signs of use. Some patchwork is broken, lots of holes, cannons, and the trademark telltale flag with the skull and crossbones on it, approaching yours quite quickly.
Maybe it's friendly.
Down is going to instinctively kind of sword, but not, but not draw it yet.
Okay, so as the ship is slowly starting to approach, you hear the captain, after about a minute, talk over the speakers and go, sorry, I need some water. That Estelle voice really does some lasting effects. You hear the captain go, attention, all staff, report on duty. Passengers, this is not a drill. I will need everyone to return to your rooms immediately. You see the crowd that was on the main deck suddenly start to run in the direction of the center of the ship, probably returning to their rooms. As this ship gets closer and closer, you can see more and more details of it. You can see more pirate flags. You can see more flags with skulls and crossbones, and you can start to make out who is driving said ship. Everybody, I'm going to need a perception check. Just one. That is if you're looking at the ship.
Yes, Sky is trying to stay with the crowd, but also trying to take her time so she can see as much as she can without.
I want to stop
lingering
rolling
too far
tens.
behind.
You'll never stop rolling 10s.
Always with the tens.
All right.
I think down first me.
So yeah. It's easy
You
enough to see.
have
It's
access to
slowly
hex as a
approaching.
spell.
It's slowly approaching. However, you all are able to see it. You see this dark brown / black griffin with a giant pirate hat with another skull and crossbones.
It's a nice hat.
It seems like they like the skull and crossbones look. It's kind of goth, you think. Anyway, you see this griffin with a giant skull and crossbow hat. You see him with an eye patch, with a small bird on his shoulder, his left shoulder. That's important. His left shoulder. Specifically his left shoulder. A small bird. You can't hear him, but you can tell that he's shouting something as your ship starts to take evasive maneuvers. And by that, I mean slowly lean to the left to try and get out of the way.
These
Do a barrel roll.
Go barrel. Wait, no. You're on. No. It's
And there goes half the
roll.
passengers.
No,
That is an
there goes two of the
aileron
5 party
It's
members.
an aileron roll.
It's an aileron roll. Anyway,
Actually,
but as your ship starts to try and maneuver out of the way of this ship, you all can clearly see that it is firing something, and immediately after the noise rings of poof multiple times, you can feel it because they shot harpoons into the side of the ship, and it made the ship tilt a little bit. So you all stumble around. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from everyone.
Yay!
We have advantage on these, don't we? Or
No,
the three of us
that's
do.
advantage on being knocked. Oh wait, yeah, Dex saving throw advantage to stay balanced.
Oh, natural 20.
So if this is to stay balanced, you get advantage.
Okay.
Down. Yeah,
That's
it's
why I had
advantage. It is trying to knock you prone.
does this count as an effect that would impair my movement?
Impair? It's not stopping you, it's tripping you. So I'm going to say probably not.
So that.
Down, did you roll that second one? Because.
I rolled the second because of advantage.
Oh, okay. I just saw your nat 1. I didn't see the one above it. All right, let's see. All right, that's your advantage, right?
Save and throw. Okay. Add 2 to those.
So it's the 21 and the 9, right?
Yeah, it's actually 23 and 11.
Okay.
I forgot to add proficiency.
Right.
All right. So okay. So everybody except Sky is all right. However, Sky, you do stumble a bit, and because of the way how the ship was knocked over, you start to slide towards the railing a little.
Oh no!
I got that natural 20.
Yeah, you got that nat 20. You're like gyroscopically locked onto your place. No, hold on. You were on a lounge chair, and the lounge chair is staying in place.
Like when I'm playing, I see that thing. I keep my balance on even on the lounge chair, and my
Yep.
song changes just like that.
Then
Your song
you heard
continues.
The songs of my beeper.
I just swap to a different song on the fly.
It's like the guy from that
Something more
Sword
fitting.
Bro gif.
You got to play something more fitting to the situation.
All right, I got it. Give me a.
Oh wait, I was wondering why I copied the wrong song. Whoopsie.
All right, there we go. That's
much better.
That's what I wanted to do.
So the only pirate theme you need to know.
I almost pressed play.
Of course,
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. So as these harpoons shoot into the ship, and the fuck. Nice. I mean, the heck. So as these harpoons pierce the side of the ship and slowly start to make it tilt towards them, and Sky slowly starts to slide towards the railing, the ship starts getting closer and closer, even faster, until it's practically side by side with your own, whereupon you can clearly see who is manning the ship. And he doesn't make it subtle on who he is, because he actually begins to yell who he is.
That's
yes,
good.
he's also going to yell his nefarious plans and his weaknesses so that it will be easy to defeat him. No, it's not really.
Your dog is easy to kill.
No, it's like, I have 5 health points. No, he's not. But he does start to yell. He goes, oh, look at what we have here, boys. A ship made of gold. How about... Oh, shit.
He's a pirate.
This is getting lame.
There you go. Play that one over Bard. Don't play mine. Play the superior version.
I mean, you want me to play it over Barda? Because I
No,
It's muted. Don't worry. Go ahead.
I mean, whatever. Okay, as long as it doesn't come over the recording, it's fine then. Okay, cool. So yeah, Galarian, go ahead if you want. I actually want to hear this, so yeah, go ahead and play it. I'm curious how this sounds on accordion. Small break to see what accordion pirate sounds like.
Oh, I should unmute Bard.
All right. The golden ship. Damn. Actually kind of like this. It's really good, actually.
It's nice.
I imagine Micaiah is actually playing this while they're doing this.
Of course. What kind of bard would she be if she didn't?
Yeah, all right. So As he's saying that, you see probably about 10 of his crewmates do that whole, swinging thing with the ropes and boarding another ship.
Did they say yo ho as they do it?
Yes, they do. Yo, 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 yo.
And arbidar.
And yerg. So your ship is slowly starting to be boarded by this pirate ship, as you now know it is. As he yells out, "None can withstand the power of Long Johnny Silver," where you can clearly now tell that he is missing a leg, one of his hind legs, and is replaced with a silver peg leg. By the way, yes, silver. That's why his name is silver. So that is going to be initiative from everyone because you are getting boarded, and now they're kind of in your general vicinity.
Finally, I'm getting good rolls.
I should check.
You got
and see.
Incendio.
Nice. That's the best
That's
initiative.
the best.
Let's see. Do I have it yet?
I should start marking my rolls. Really digging the
Alright.
accordion.
That's 3 of you, so. Sky, how do you have advantage?
Ranger.
Oh, wait a second.
Glenn also should have advantage.
That is true. Well, okay. Does being in the air count as being in a natural environment?
It doesn't say you actually have to be in a natural environment.
So the question is, are you in the air or are you on a ship?
Well, no, the air is your natural environment.
Just jump.
I'm going to say for this, no, let's just keep it at the 1.
Well, here's the thing. For the ranger, it's not your natural environment. It's the natural environment.
Whenever you are in natural terrain, whether it be a forest or a cave system or whatever, it gives these benefits.
Is that the original ranger or revised ranger?
It's revised.
Okay, so that gives you advantage?
If the sky counts as a natural environment or natural terrain.
Yeah, it is. I was thinking it was a Griffin thing, but no, yeah, sure. I'll give it to you advantage. So that's a 12.
I feel like Sky is a pretty natural character. No, bad joke. Okay.
Why'd you roll me another one, Glenn?
Because I'm also a ranger.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Same kind of
forgot
ranger?
you were half and half.
Well, all rangers are rangers. We both have 1 level in ranger.
Well, I mean, Unearthed Arcana ranger.
Yes, we're both revised rangers.
Okay.
The real rangers.
Because the other ranger doesn't have it working that way.
You are the Power Rangers.
Oh, well.
We already discussed the Power Ranger thing.
Yeah, we have our assigned colors already.
Remember Team Grams?
That is what it was, wasn't it?
Yes, Team Grams.
All right, so first up is Arya.
This is gonna be fun.
So Arya, you see 3 people in front of you. 2 scaly humans and 1 green human.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, down is we use the true forms.
It's not really all that much spoilers. I kind of assumed Sky and Glenn already knew her name.
Well, we already know it, but you weren't saying it before, so I didn't want to just blurt it out.
Yeah, it's not real until it's actually in campaign. Is what I'm gonna say. You're just down.
It's real once you say it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not what she goes by, it's not what we're gonna call her.
Yeah. All right. So
Arya was going to reach somewhere into her clothes for something. However, with this recent fording, she just pulls out her talon and instead reaches for a pole of sorts that, with the flip of a switch, there's some sort of electric charge on both ends of the pole. And she charges toward the nearest one and attacks with one talon, I guess. I mean, I have to get used to saying talon.
So you're attacking one hand, right?
Yeah, this is
That's
going to be a
what you said.
one-hand attack.
All right. So roll me an attack roll. By the way, you were hitting the half orc.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna call them what they are. Just everybody knows every. Okay, you hit them. Everybody knows every race. Blah blah blah. But still,
You're attacking the Orzamer.
The Orsimer, yes. Wrong campaign.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
All right.
That
roll
would
me some damage.
be...
All right.
By Talos.
And to follow up, I'd like to use martial arts to hit bonus attack with my other talon.
All right. That sadly will miss.
Aw. I tried.
All right then. Now it is that all for your turn?
Yes.
All right then. Now it is one of the screw it. I'm just gonna call them by their races. Now it is one of the Dragonborn's turn. He is going to walk up to you and he is going to attack you with his rapier, his pointy stick.
The pointy stick.
Not the pointy stick.
20 hit you?
Gee, I wonder.
No, it doesn't.
I'm trying to remember, does anybody actually have a higher AC than me at 16?
I do.
Nobody has a
All
lower
right.
AC.
Sort of get that.
Oh, wait, no, I have 16. I thought I had 17.
Okay, so we're
All
talking.
right, Arya, you take 8 points of damage.
Oh. Ouch.
Ouch. Okay, that will be it for his turn. Next is Glenn.
How far away are they? Like, how far away is this balcony that I'm on from the side of the ship that they boarded on?
I'm going to say balcony is about roughly 10 feet up from the actual deck. And from the pirates, you'd be probably a total of maybe 20, 25 feet away.
Oh, that's not far at all. Okay.
Yeah, it's really close to the railing. It's like the balcony is in the middle. It's not far to get to either side.
What did you rule taking off as again? What action?
Move.
Like a complete move
However,
action?
I think it's all of it, yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, I was thinking about that.
Because, like,
So,
aren't things
You could put it
like...
in prone rules and say it takes
Yeah, that's
that.
what I was thinking. Like, half your movement speed? Because that's what it takes to get up from being prone.
yeah, that's what I was also looking at when I was thinking about changing it. So,
As a
yeah, for
non-Griffin,
you
that
three,
sounds
the
reasonable.
Griffins, I'm going to say that taking off, you can still use your movement. However, you can only use half of it.
Okay.
So you'll be in the air at 5 feet because still on a grid system. You'll be 5 feet up, and from there you can move half of your flying speed
Then
and still use your action.
Then I'm going to do that and move forward half my flying speed towards everyone and shoot at these. What target did Arya attack?
She attacked the what's it called, the half orc.
I'm going to also Also, yes, the Orsimer. I'm also going to attack the Orsimer with a longbow.
All right.
Okay. Good start.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check, but I think that misses.
Most likely.
Yes, that misses. All right. So is that your turn, or are you going to do something else?
That's all my actions.
All right then. So next up is the second Dragonborn, and you're still in the air, right?
Me? Yes.
Yes. Okay. So he is actually not going to attack you or Arya. He is actually instead going to move closer to the center of this deck and pull out something from his chest. Not his. He's gonna pull something out from his chest. It is beating hard.
It is hard.
Come on, Kimimaro.
No, I
Just
meant
you,
his
Corvine.
vest. He pulls something out from his vest and lights it and drops it on the ground. It is a small red tube, if anybody cares to know.
Oh.
And then he continues to move away from it. And that will be all for his turn.
Oh no.
So next is, let's see, Micaiah, you're up.
So what did that last Dragonborn do? He tried to drop the tube down and then...
Yeah, he dropped a little red tube that is now going.
I wonder what that could be.
I wonder what that could be. You guys have no idea what that is.
How far away is that dragon? Is that Dragonborn that dropped the tube? How far away is he from me?
He's about, let's say 15 feet.
Okay then. Well, I'm going to cast sleep.
All right, so let's see some die. Rolls, not some not
Let's
death.
see some die.
I think
you.
Let's
I
see
think
some
you need to
die.
roll more. I think you
No.
need to roll an opposed. Huh?
No, he needs to roll 5d. Yeah, that.
All right. So 22.
Let's see.
How much? I mean, if his total health is 22 or higher, he's not affected. But if it's lower than that, equal to or lower than that, then he falls asleep.
All right. Sadly, that is not his total health. You're actually just too shy.
Wait. Are there any other creatures within 20 feet of that point? Because it's not at a target, it's at a point. And anyone within that point has to make the check.
Yeah, anyone.
Wait, so
Well, nobody
so
at the
sleep
point
is
makes a
an
check.
area of effect spell. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. And right, it starts at the lowest health guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lowest health that's within that range.
Oh. Yeah, let's just say he was the only one in there. Just so that you don't accidentally. I mean, friendly fire. I'm not saying you can't do it, but for now, let's just say that it was just him, and you did not put him to sleep.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's really all I can do.
All right.
I just realized something. The orc that I shot, has he acted yet before I shot at him?
No.
Then I was supposed to get advantage on him because of the natural explorer. I'm not used to playing rangers.
Okay, I'll give you advantage on your next roll against him, but for now,
Okay.
let's just keep going.
That's fair.
All right, so next is Sky.
Okay, so there's an orc and 2 dragonborn, you said?
Yes, in the general vicinity. However, there are others that are running towards different places of the ship.
Okay.
But these are the 3 closest ones to, like, you guys.
Am I within 35 feet of the one who attacked? Who did he attack? Was that
That was Arya.
Arya? Okay, am I able to move up to the one who attacked Arya?
Yeah, one of the Dragonborns attacked Arya. One of the Dragonborns went towards close to the center of the deck and dropped a red tube that's going. And there is also a half orc close to Arya and the other Dragonborn.
Let's see. The center of the deck of our ship or his ship?
Of your ship.
He's gonna blow his own ship up.
He's not a good fighter.
Can I make an insight check to tell what he's doing? Because I have expertise in that.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, just the one.
Oh, Discord is doing weird things.
Discord.
Cool. All right. So from what you can understand, and the whole hissing noise, you can kind of gather that is not something good for your ship.
Oh dear.
Not at all. You can tell that it's probably something very volatile and dangerous that probably should be disposed of real quick.
I think I'm going to run over to the mysterious red cylinder, if that's in range, and I'm going to attempt to chuck it at the pirate ship.
All right. Yeah, that'll be your movement, and that will need a strength check.
Alrighty. This is a thing I can do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do work.
When I roll well, that's a thing I can do.
All right. With your 12, I'll say that you at least get it off of your ship. However, it just falls down in the small space in between your two ships.
Well, that's better than having it on ours.
Yeah, just gotta look at the bright side. So, is that all for your turn?
I believe so. I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Then next up is Down.
All right. So the Dragonborn that was in the center of the ship, how far is he from the balcony?
From the balcony?
Yeah.
So I'd say probably about like 15 feet still.
Okay.
That'd be all right.
How high is the balcony?
It's 10 feet up.
Okay.
I'm not going to count the 10 feet against your travel speed because you're just going right past it. So it's 15 feet-ish.
All right. In that case, Down sort of, she takes off and that, cuts that in half. Actually, hold on. She does a little flick of her talon, snaps her little fingers, I suppose you'd call them, and suddenly she's covered in rather thick, relatively thick, sheet of ice and sort of frosty armor, I suppose, and she kind of glides down right in front of the Dragonborn, drawing her sword in the process.
All right.
Oh, she also enters her rage as a bonus action. That's important.
Cool.
She gets mad.
You got the mad bird.
Oh yeah.
Stares him down.
He said the word again.
I didn't even need to.
Wait, hold up.
This is gonna keep happening.
Wait, sorry,
also,
I blanked. You're doing what?
She casts Armor of Agathis and jumps off the balcony, floating down, kind of landing in his face, pulling out her sword, raging in the process. Also, I'm guessing it'd be an action to try to intimidate him, I guess. It probably wouldn't do anything, but, get him a little scared.
I'll let you have it. Make me 2, because I'll say that you came from his side, and he kind of caught you out of the corner of his eye, so he really didn't see it coming. So I'll let you do 2.
And you're raging. So you're extra scurry.
And you're raging.
I believe this is how you do it? Nope.
Nope. Obviously not.
It just put the word repeat outside of the parentheses.
Ah, yes.
No, that's exactly what happened. Down was flying towards him, and she yelled, "Levicorus!"
Gee. Probably. It is a spell.
Sectum Sempra.
Also, wow,
Avada
Dicebot doesn't like me. Or maybe it does. I'm not sure.
We don't know yet, but it's got mixed feelings, giving you a 1, a 20, and a 10 as your first 3 rolls ever.
I think
We'll
that
see
worm-
how it plays out, but let's see.
I think that worm is still kind of irritating your throat a little bit.
All right, so he really didn't see it coming. So yeah, okay, so yeah, you successfully intimidate him. How did you do it? Did you walk, or did you literally just run up to him?
I imagine she kind of just like, not necessarily say anything, but kind of get in his face about it. I don't know. I figure
But
blind
the
bird
important
thing
question
covered
is,
in
did you
ice spikes. Maybe.
Did you go? "Ah!"
Probably. Actually, yes. Exactly.
You said the no word in squawk. That's what you did. That got her brusque.
My ears are burning.
Oh God, you need to wash your mouth out with soap, young lady. But he is successfully scared of you now. And with that, oh right, that's all you were doing. Yeah. So next is ooh. So next is Long Johnny Silver's turn. By the way, if you don't know what his name is the ripoff of, then I can't help you.
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's hidden in mystery, wrapped
He
in a
makes a mean hush puppy.
You make some mean fish fillet. So his cannons fire fish fillets.
Popcorn shrimp.
No, but so Long Johnny Silver gives the order to fire, and you see some of his deck-mounted cannons shoot cannonballs directly at your ship's deck, roughly around the area where the Dragonborn was trying to drop that red tube that went. So who was there? Was it the Dragonborn, Down,
Sky.
and Sky?
Sky was right where the dynamite had, or excuse me, the red cylinder had been.
Yeah. The red cylinder. All right.
It's dynamite.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to need Down and Sky to make me dexterity saving throws.
Is this just normal, or does
Yes.
this involve footing?
You're trying to dodge a cannonball.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dicebot. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Or cow.
And let's see this guy.
You should have been a bird.
Okay. So
Trinitrotoluene, what's that?
so Down, you notice this in time and get out of the way successfully, perhaps flying
Down
up.
notices and goes up.
Anyway, so this Dragonborn gets a little hurt from the wood explosion. Along with Sky, you take 4 points of damage, which is very lucky because I didn't go easy with these cannonball damage die. I'm just saying, you're very lucky. You're only taking 4.
Just
I see.
you're just not feeling it right now.
Yeah, I'm not a DM. I'm not a TPK DM yet. This
I'm not
is
used to being
my
in the
trial.
sky.
Yeah. Even though you're,
Yeah, no, I did the same thing you did. I did the thing without meaning to. Except I have a
This
feeling
is
it's
gonna
going to
happen
happen
a
a lot
lot.
more to you.
So yeah. So next. Oh no, not next. That is top of the round. However, now as you guys were fighting these three, you see that more pirates are starting to swing over from the ropes. However, now they're swinging from higher up and are landing directly where the cannonballs shot the deck, which now has a really big hole in it. So they're just like falling directly in there. Like they're like Kobe, LeBron, kind of thing. So yeah, they're pirates jumping into what you assume would be a lower floor of the ship.